Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Biden calls Trump's refusal to concede an embarrassment. President-elect Joe Biden on Tuesday called President Donald Trump's refusal to concede an embarrassment. Speaking to reporters in Wilmington, Delaware, Biden, in his first comments on Trump not acknowledging his election, said, "I just think it's an embarrassment. Quite frankly, how can I say this tactfully? I think it will not help the president's legacy." ABC News' Mary Bruce asked Biden if he had reached out to the President Trump, and if he is watching right now, what would you say to him? She asked. Biden grinned widely and spoke directly to the camera. "Mr. President, I look forward to speaking with you," he said. "I think that I know from my discussions with foreign leaders thus far that they are hopeful that the United States democratic institutions are viewed once again as being strong and enduring," Biden said. But I think at the end of the day, it's all going to come to fortune on January 20th. And between now and then, I hope an expectation is that the American people do know and do understand that there has been a transition, even among Republicans, who are people who voted for the president, he continued. "I understand the sense of loss. I get that. But I think the majority of the people who voted for the president, a lot voted for him, a significant smaller number, but a lot voted for him. I think they understand that we have to come together. I think they're ready to unite. And I believe we can pull the country out of this bitter politics that we've seen for the last 5, 6, 7 years," Biden said. Reverently to this call for unity. It was the first time Biden has taken reporter questions as president-elect and comes aimed a standoff between the Biden transition team and the Trump administration on whether Biden should have access to congressionally appointed funds, among other resources, to proceed his transition. Asked about Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell suggesting earlier in the day that he may not recognize the outcome of the election until the Electoral College meets next month, Biden said it reflects the position of several Republicans who are facing pressure from the president. "I think that the whole Republican Party has been put in a position with a few notable expectations of being mightily intimidated by the sitting president. But there's only one president at a time. He's President," Biden said. "We're gonna have the Electoral College will be making their judgment in December. It will be announced in early January. But in the meantime, I hope to get a chance to speak to Mitch." Traditionally, the General Service Administration, or GSA, would recognize a candidate that has clearly won the election, allowing the winning tickets team to access a variety of resources available to aid the transition process. But so far, GSA administration Emily Murphy, who has and was appointed by Trump in 2017, has made no such determination. Biden, however, brushed off concerns about lacking access to intelligence, the president's daily brief, as a result of the GSA not yet asserting him as president-elect, saying, "We have one president at the time." Well, look, access to classified information is useful, but I'm not in the position to make any decisions on those issues anyway. As I said, one president at a time, and he will be president until January 20th. It would be nice to have it, but it's not critical, Biden said. We're going to do exactly what we would be doing if he had conceded and said we won, which we have, and so there's nothing really changing. Sorry about that, everyone. I have some allergies. Pressed on whether his legal team could take actions, as his transition team has said they are considering a claim, Biden said he did not see a need for it, and went on to say there is no evidence of any irregularities in the election. No, I don't see a need for legal action, quite frankly, Biden said. You're seeing it play out, the actions he's taking, and so far there's no evidence of any of the assertions made by the President or Secretary of State Pompeo. Asked by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo earlier declaration that there would be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration, Biden again brushed off any concerns. Well, first of all, we already begun the transition. We're well underway, Biden said, and the ability for administration in any way by failure to recognize this, our win, does not change the dynamic at all and what we're able to do. So I'm confident that the fact that they're not willing to acknowledge we won at this point is not much consequence in our planning and what we're able to do between now and January 20th, he added. Despite the lack of acknowledgement from the President and Pompeo, several notable foreign heads of state have congratulated Biden on the election, including calls with leaders in Canada, France, Germany, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. First of all, I'm letting them know that America is back, Biden said. The reception and welcome we've gotten around the world from our allies and our friends has been real. I have a number of the other calls to return. And that does it for this morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching this morning news report. Have a great rest of your day. See you back here later on today with more news reports. Goodbye.